morning. This is another edition of Driving Perilously, the show in which we turn on the radio and talk about what it is that's going on. What it is that's going on is tariffs. Do you even remember the narrative that the president doesn't control the economy? So before this narrative, before the tariff narrative, oh, gas prices are down. It's really not the president that accomplished that. Oh, gas prices are up. The president's going to be blamed for it. But it's not really the president that does that. Remember that? The president doesn't have anything to do with the economy. Remember that? Now, if we go back to Clinton and Carville, it's the economy, stupid. If there's a good economy, the president gets reelected. If it's a bad economy, the president doesn't get reelected. Remember that one? So we've got these two competing narratives. The president controls the economy. The president doesn't control the economy. Now this time, the president controls the economy, right? So everything is his fault, right? Or everything is the dawn of a golden age and everything is his brilliance, his 5D chess. Remember that? 5D chess? So what is it? Does the president control the economy, or does the president not control the economy, or do we have no idea? What the heck is economics anyway, right? It's the best economy we've ever had. It's the worst economy we've ever had. It's the same economy. So is it good? Is it bad? Who controls it? How is it done? Do we know any of these answers at all? Or do we just say, if you hate him, you hate him, and if you like him, you like him? It can't be that simple, can it? Is it just that? Is it really boil down to that? So what type of people like him, and what type of people don't like him? If you have blue hair, you hate him, and if you have a receding hairline, you like him. What is going on? It's got to be a little more complex than just yes or no, good or bad. It's got to be a little more different than that. So he persevered during the epidemic, or he bungled the epidemic. Well, which is it? He made the vaccine, or he didn't want people to take the vaccine. Which is it? What are we talking about? It can't just be black or white, yes or no, good or bad. It just can't be. There's got to be a little bit more to it, right? There has to be a little bit more to it. So that's what's going on, is tariffs. Now, tariffs are something that every country does to some extent, if you consider that they have all these other things that are like tariffs. But if you put it all together, how much it costs to sell something, how much it costs to buy something, how much it costs to ship something, how much it costs to manufacture something, every single country does it. And we didn't know that until this guy started talking about it. Just like the wall. There was already 1,000 miles of wall, and nobody knew. And then all of a sudden, it was either the best idea or the worst idea. But we already had 1,000 miles of it. We should have already had an opinion about it. We already have tariffs. Everybody should already have an opinion about it, but nobody knew. Nobody cared until the orange man mentioned it, and then all of a sudden it's the best thing in the whole world or the worst thing in the whole world, but we didn't even know. So what is going on with the Trump effect? What the heck is going on? I already knew that we had fake news, but now everybody knows we have fake news. So what is it with everything the man touches suddenly being an issue? There's something going on. So either he didn't win the first time, but they let him win, they put him in, they installed him, or he did win the second time. It can't be both. It can't be. So that's what's going on. That's my 5-minute video, my 5-minute rant, and it's all about tariffs, which nobody knows anything about, which is insane. So I hope everybody's having a good day. Let's turn the radio on and see what else is going on.
Of course, if you're a sustaining member, hey, you are automatically entered into all grand prize.
That's what we're talking about now.
Benefits.
NPR. Everybody thought that the government paid for NPR until Trump touched it or threatened it, and now we find out that the government pays for 3% to 5% of NPR. So we didn't know that either until he touched it, and then all of a sudden we find out something about NPR that we find out is wrong. That for 50 years, 70 years, well, I don't know how many. How long has NPR been around? We thought that the government paid for it. Now we find out the government doesn't pay for it. 3 to 5%. So here they are having their pledge drive
for us here at WLRN. So
and obviously they have ads, because they have that special way of talking where they pretend like it's not an ad, because they do a weird accent and then it doesn't sound like an ad. You know what I'm talking about? Sesame Street used to do it, or a parody of it. They say this episode is brought to you by the letter S. So it was a listing of the letter S, but it didn't say anything about it. And then NPR says this is brought to you by the such and such foundation, who promotes an equitable earth or something. So it's an advertisement that's not an advertisement. Anyway, so everything he talks about becomes an issue, and an important issue. And before he talked about it, nobody ever heard of it. This is not possible, people. This is not possible. He's an actor. They're all actors. And who is paying them to act? I don't get it. All right, so that's my rant for today. 7 minutes and 28 seconds. And there you go. Seven minutes and 44 seconds.